Hi, my name is Katie Ladner, and I love AWP. I love it. I love it. I'll shout it from the rooftops. I love AWP! AWP is one of my most valued possessions and one of my most valued experiences that I have been able to be a part of. I was fortunate enough to be a camper, and then I worked my way up to being a counselor. The people involved really, really care about you and care about your future and care about your well-being. And I wasn't able to see that as a kid, but growing up within the program and within the family, really, it's really apparent that everyone really is hopeful for your success, and they are some of my biggest supporters. AWP shaped me as a human and was able to provide so many important lifelong friendships that I still have today, and it was able to shape me as a performer. It pushed me to what I never thought I could achieve and made me feel comfortable and made me feel proud in what I am presenting on stage every night when I perform. And it's really, really one of my most happy moments is being at home with AWP.
I cannot say enough good things about Atlanta Workshop Players. I have known of this organization. I have mentored students here. I have stood in the classrooms and been able to impart, I hope, a little wisdom to the upcoming artists. But most of all, I want to talk about Lynn Stallings and her wonderful vision and mission to really educate in all the best ways and all the most professional ways the young artists who are coming up. So I want to say congratulations to you, Lynn. You do an exemplary job. It is what makes Atlanta Workshop Players so special. I knew it from the first moment I saw you on your feet teaching long ago in Kentucky at that convention, and I was bowled over by how much you knew, how much you imparted, and how you did all of it with so much love. So congratulations to your organization. I hope it keeps thriving for years and years and years so that so many more young artists can benefit from your knowledge and experience.
I love working with AWP, Atlanta Workshop Players. I love Lynn, and so many of the students do such great, passionate work. You know, I went with my whole family to watch SpongeBob the Musical, and when we left, my 11-year-old stepson said his face hurt from smiling for 2 hours. And that was a gift given to him by such passionate, talented, hardworking artists. And I've repped so many people that have come out of AWP who've gone on to do big, exciting things. I can't say enough wonderful things about this organization, and I hope they just absolutely flourish in this Atlanta and entire Southeast market for many years to come.
Hi, my name is Kowalske, and I think that AWP is so special because you get to be creative with others, and you feel open to be yourself, and I mean, they're just so supportive of you and your accomplishments. Like, I had a movie at Cannes and I wasn't able to go because of COVID, but they were already there, so they sent me a bunch of swag. And they also threw me a mini premiere for my movie at a local theater and invited a bunch of people to come, and that was so nice of them. And I think that they're so encouraging and supporting of me.
Hey, I'm Ryan Kowalske. As a parent, it's been a joy to watch my two daughters flourish at AWP in classes and summer camps. And as an actor, I've also participated in 2 short films and a stage play with AWP. And Lynn and Don and Ashlyn, they're like extended family. They've welcomed us in, and we have enjoyed every minute of it.
Hey, my name is Rick Estimond, and I am the president of People Store. I've been scouting talent at AWP for several years now. And I've always been impressed with the caliber of talent that we find at AWP. It's one of my favorite places to go. I think the Stallings actually really care about the community and about the students beyond just helping them learn how to act, but supporting them in their life as human beings. So I think that really shines through in the work that the actors do. And I'm a big supporter of AWP, always will be. And the work that they do. So I'm glad to be a supporter of AWP and can't wait to see what they do next.
I've had the privilege of being a member of the AWP family for I think over 10 years now. I was a camper for 3 or 4 years, and then a counselor for like 6 years, and I continue to go back whenever I can. And there's a reason that I keep coming back. I mean, it's an unbelievable place full of really, really amazing people, and the training and resources provided to young actors there is really, really phenomenal, and is certainly something that I've benefited from in my career. But beyond that, you would be really hard pressed to find a place that is as kind and supportive as AWP. It's a place I'll never forget. I mean, I have a lot of core memories there, and I'll always be grateful for that. So it's a pretty cool place, and I'm a fan.
Hi, I'm Jamie Wooten, and I've been in show business for a long time. But in the beginning was Atlanta Workshop Players. They taught me to give it everything you've got, try to be kind, and leave a positive mark on the world. I've always been so grateful to Lynn and to Don for what they did for me. And I'm eternally grateful to the Atlanta Workshop Players.
My first ever experience with AWP was a camp. They were holding a summer camp. I was 9 years old, I'm pretty sure. I was just a little kid who liked to sing. Didn't know if that would take me anywhere or what that would do. Very shy little kid, and thanks to AWP and their loving and inspiring environment, I was able to find my creativity, find so much more confidence in myself to where I was confident enough to take my first acting class. One thing after another, AWP helped me get my first ever agent, which led me to my first ever job, which led me to where I am today. So I have so much to thank AWP for. I'm so grateful for them, and their love and their inspiration in my life. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Gillespie, the author of Self-Management for Actors, Emmy-honored casting director of Twitch's Artificial, and, in fact, a product of Atlanta Workshop Players. I spent the better part of the 80s working with Lynn and Don and all the fam at Atlanta Workshop Players, and my gosh, I can track so much of my success and happiness to the fundamentals that I learned on just play and fun and being a good person and enjoying the creative journey. And I don't know if I would have been prepared for the leadership component to my life's work if not for some of that fundamental foundational work with Lynn and Don and the Atlanta Workshop Players. Please know I am always there with you in my heart and hopefully in yours. It is such a joy to be a part of this family, and I am so, so grateful to Atlanta Workshop Players for everything that you are in my life and the lives of so many people around the world. You touch everyone so deeply and teach us that we are always creating the Hollywood we want, wherever we live.
Something is stirring, shifting ground, it's just begun. I was there almost from the very beginning when the Atlanta Workshop Players had just begun, and although that probably makes me seem very old to most of you, I still feel like that kid who got goosebumps bounding on stage with the tour company. Because of AWP, I learned that hard work pays off. I learned to take risks. I learned that when people like Lynn and Dawn believe in you and have high expectations, even though you're just a kid, you meet them. I learned the power of moving people and of making people laugh, and I learned that performing is creating a kind of family. We are a family like a giant tree. So I want to thank the Atlanta Workshop Players for giving me roots that have lasted my whole life.